charged with. So the fact that Konosuke has been in so much controversy lately, let's talk about these accounts that Konosuke did. So Nova is one of Konosuke's victims that's disappeared, and we don't know what Nova is. It's been 3 months. Just want people to know. Pods has been part of the Nova's disappearance too. Because if they do find out that Nova's body or Nova is dead or anything that happened to Nova, I just want people to read Nova's tweets and read that Pods Konosuke has mocked Nova just like they did me. I just want them like let them know that they did me that Pods they mock people. But I just want people to understand the reality of them mocking people and them being part of a cover up of silencing people or the disappearance of some people because the wacky server and the Kiwi forums think that the disappearance of people committing suicide is funny. And if okay, so if I could tell like I said, if I could tell a lady that's helping that says she's gonna help me, I can talk about the disappearance of Nova, the the things that they did with Nova, and the thing that they did with Miss Anime. That's another connected victim connected to the wacky server that just disappeared. We don't know if the person's dead. We don't know if the person died. All I know is the person was active until they expressed that Layla, Gerald, aka Gerald, wanted to murder Nova. And Paz gave the address. Paz has gave the address. Yep, Paz was given addresses of Nova and his Discord. And the okay, all the YouTubers that's on Paz side thinks that it's normal for him to do this. But it's not normal if Hot Skipper and them have involvement in this, and they're making fun dragging videos right now, and then they say Nova's really deceased or disappeared. Here's what's going on. Nova has put out exposed pods. It says pods harbors pedophiles and work with them if it benefits him, and that's the truth. They are not involved. They are not invited, so I won't be taking responsibility if they get hurt when breaking in Sin's Discord. That's the thing. That's the thing, though. Here's the problem. The Kiwi Farms has protected Paz from me. The Kiwi Farms has protected Paz, and they know Paz does stupid shit. And Paz has protected Kiwi Farms. It's all been a cover up to put, oh, Nova, Mr. Anime, all these guys are pedos. He uses the word pedo so he can defend the things that he does. With me and Nova and Gordon and all of us in the past had exposed Brandon history of, running to pods for help and then doing like flagging and shit. And we exposed this guy in the past for doing shit like this. And when we exposed this guys for like cyber stalking and cyber bullying, they go and say, oh, none of this stuff happened. Bond Dragon, oh, but think about it is here's the thing. They are connected to each other. So when you look at the connection there and they ask, okay, how y'all communicating with each other? Oh, through Discord. I don't communicate with Nova at all. I don't communicate with Mr. Anime. We all live in different parts of the globe. And we all have history with the wacky server messing with us. We all have history with the wacky saying that the wacky server SWAT people. We all have history. Yet the internet has made fun of us. Even though we're all we all don't talk to each other. That's the funny thing. We don't talk to each other. We don't hang out with them. We don't hang out with each other. Sure, there was one point we talked to each other, but after that, we don't talk to each other at all. This is Konosuke type of messaging every time. He wants people to apologize to him, but then I apologize. He wants people to apologize to him, and then he got people sharing, posting DOSes and stuff like that. But this is the problem right here. It's the dosing and then the hypocrisy. Noble was consistently calling out Konosuke's hypocrisy, and Konosuke was constantly typing about Noble. See, he does this every time. He goes to other people to fight his battles because he knows that when he's backed in the corner, when he's back in the corner, he goes to another YouTuber. The YouTuber go bail him out. That's what he did with the Coyote person when Nova was under that one account and she was under that other person's account and she was fucking beating his ass. And then he went to Coyote to fucking help him to expose Nova. But then this is you gotta understand, this is what he does. Every time he's back in the corner, it's oh I need help, go get help for somebody. Oh I need help, go get help for somebody else. These like I said, people if people really want to like investigate something, y'all need to really investigate and not listen to what the Kiwi Forum says, not listen to what the YouTubers that listens to what the Kiwi Forum says, or anybody that's in Konosuke's fringe circle says. Listen to these tweets. We are different people. We don't like each other. We don't like none of us like each other. But we have 100% all said that Konosuke and the Wacky server has been harassing us, telling people to commit suicide. We have documents of this shit. Yet people have made fun of us for documenting that we have been stalked by a fucking idiot who's a puzzle to who's the giant pussy here. And I'm tired of being stalked by this pussy. I'm tired of being stalked by this idiot. He doesn't want to. He rather not like fight me directly. He rather fucking fuck with people on the internet because he's a coward. And I hate cowards. I really do. I hate pussies. I hate cowards. I hate bitches who just can't fight fairly. And this is a problem with people who can't fight fairly. They will never understand that they're the fucking cowards that they are. Hold on. The problem with these accounts on the internet that keep making these exposed accounts, they keep fucking with these people. They keep doing this every year. Now notice that every year they did this, right? And every year they came back. And every year they came back to fuck with people. Every year they came back to fucking people. Every year they talked about people. But none of these people go to the police. They just go on the internet. They just make videos, but none of you go to the police. And it's not just me. They do this to every person they call pedophile. Every person they call pedophile is them going on the internet, making videos, doxing, trying to get people in silence. Because the people that they call pedophiles caught them from doxing them, caught them for swatting, caught them for harassment. They go to jail. They know that. If people like me keep speaking, they go to jail because people would catch on that there's no pedophilia happening, but there is stalking and harassment happening, and it's from Konosuke's side of the internet. And it's real easy to link to them. So if Nova disappeared, let's just say this, we don't know what happened to Nova. I don't even know what happened to Nova. I have not seen or hear anything from Nova in a while. None of us know what's happened to Nova. Nova is just gone. And yet the wacky server has no explanation where she gone. They can't give you an explanation. But they can only keep talking about her like they keep talking about me. And this is it's something you know what it is? This is shady. This is shady that this person disappeared who is connected to the wacky server and nobody on the internet thinks that this is shady that we have a disappearance here and nobody cares because oh it's Nova. Nobody's out to like reach out to see what happened to Nova. The disappearance, why she disappeared. And yet, Nova, remember what I said. We remember when I said that Nova was the first person who exposed error before before Crimson. This is not Crimson's exposed. This was Nova's exposed. Nova exposed air way before Crimson, way before Chloe, way before anybody from the Wacky server did. And they did not credit Nova at all. Nova was the one that was talking about this shit by her by Air before Air got suspended off the day got suspended before Air got suspended. Nova was the one that exposed Air, and everybody made fun of Nova because like I said, when we make exposes of certain people, they make fun of us. They do. And then when we do these exposes, then they make fun of us. Then they call us stupid. But then they try to use our explosives years later. But this is the truth. This is because people like Pods only cares about Pods and only cares about himself. He don't even care about the people in the Wacky server that he cares about. He just uses them because one, they makes him look good. So Nova disappeared. We don't know what Nova is, and ain't nobody cared because they believe that she's a pedophile, but they can't fucking find out the evidence that we need. But the issue is, this is another person that was connected to what the Wacky server has done to them. And yet the Wacky server has not, will never allow this. Look at this shit. It says Brandon Martinez, my document of Brandon Martinez. And remember, every time there's a document on them, every time there's a expose on them, they claim that it's fake. Because every time people expose them, it's fake. Dosing, blackmail, harassment, stalking, extortion. I mean, he did all that. I am not gonna lie. He does all that. He does all that. He does crimes. Like if you look at the document and we look at the screenshots of the document, Brandon Martinez, aka Konosuke, claims that the document is fake because it came from Nova. See, that's one thing I don't like right there because he thinks that it comes from a person that he doesn't like, that it's 100% fake, that we are not allowed to believe what Nova has to say because, oh, well, it's because she's a pedo. So we don't believe in her because she's a pedo. But these are things that you did, though. These are things that you did, that you accuse me of doing, that you accuse profession of doing. These are things that you did. These are screenshots that you did because you don't want to acknowledge every time you do something, you do not want to acknowledge that you did it. You do not want to say, okay, I did these things. Oh, I made the Mr. Anime video. I don't want to admit to it because you can admit to it because what you did was illegal. You knew I called that police station. That police station said they never talked to you. What you did was illegal. And that's exactly what she said. You don't want to acknowledge the illegal tweets. You really don't want to acknowledge anything you do because, one, anything that you did in this thread does make you look bad. So you went to people to help you. You knew this shit within here was bad. So you went to another YouTuber to help you. You went to people you knew were stalkers and dosters to stalk and doss the people that you didn't like. So then you could go on the internet and make video game videos talking shit about people because that's what type of person you are. You rather do shit hiddenly in the shadows, but then when people push come to shove, when people have archive against you, you better use your friends because they want you on the internet. No, I don't want you on the internet, Konosuke. I don't want you free. You are an idiot. You are a cyber criminal. You are a criminal that needs to be locked behind bars. You have bipolar depression. Because every time I look at these accounts that you have, Super Konosuke 7, Konosuke, Phantom Thieves, Lottie Slayer, Grove Vogue, Wild Exposed. Every time I look at these, I think to myself, it's 100%. Now look, it's 100% evidence that this guy would say shit is fake and run to the wacky server because at the timeline of the wacky server beefing with Nova, he wanted to put himself in the beef because he was already exposed. So already exposed. So they was insisting, like you keep telling people, the fact that your fact that you keep telling people the truth. See, this is the thing. This is the thing that every time Wacky server keeps claiming that, oh, this person did this or this person did this. Here's the truth. They don't know the ages of their victims. They just listen to what their victims tell them, but then their victims are telling them lies. So then they go make the exposed video and they go make the screenshots and they go mock the person, but then they don't know themselves. So then it's like we can't trust a word of anything you say until we have a fucking. That's why people, I kept saying sometimes you may have to dodge people to get the truth out because it's like at this point, Konosuke is gonna lie. He's gonna go to Kiwi Farms. He's gonna keep getting help until the Kiwi Farms get fucking shut down or the Kiwi Farms get dodged. And then motherfuckers go after him for gonna be part of the Kiwi Farms. And then all of this shit will be fucking put. put to display that all of the shit that he said was fake will be turned out to be true because he can't face his reality. He can't face the things that he's done. He's so scared of his true self being exposed that he have to go out and pretend to be this great guy when he's really just a piece of shit behind closed doors. He's not a great person. A great person wouldn't do these things. A great person wouldn't lie about this shit either. A great person would lawless this shit. He tries not to lawless. He tries like to lawless anything he does. And the people that he has harassed. Also, I did not defend what's it called. She did not defend me. I'm saying the victims of being harassed isn't a lie. He dots and contacted. Yeah, he did. Even Nova said it. He did contacted my mother first, actually, and then he act like he never did this shit. That's the problem with Konosuke. He's always twisting everybody's words. He's a massive manipulator of the truth. That's why he's able to go to YouTuber and lie to them because he's been able to do that for years. Nobody checks him because they like him. Sometimes the person you like could be the biggest liar. That's why you don't trust nobody. See, my playbook is you don't never trust nobody. Don't trust anybody. That they keep you forums on. You keep claiming that you're going to send the Kiwi forums and their entire army trolls after me, but he did though. He did. He did. The Kiwi forums, you can't scare me anymore. And she was calling him out. You always call pause and beta. Well, you always call pause and beta when you're losing the argument. True. Isn't that what he's doing right now? Every time he lost an argument, I'm gonna go to pause. I'm gonna go to beta. I'm gonna go to Ty Guy, and now I'm gonna go to these other people. I'm gonna go to Hospital. Every time he uses an argument, it's run to pause or run to beta. I'm gonna run to my friends, and they're gonna protect, and they do it, and they do it. But they push come to serve every time people got screenshots. They say there's no screenshots of us doing it. There is screenshots on the people. You silenced Nova. Nova's gone. You did. You silenced Nova. Nova's gone. We don't know what the fuck happened with Nova. But all the shit that you did, all the shit that you did, all the shit that you did that's in this thread that you claim is fake because it's made by Nova, and all the fucking websites that you made, you got somebody by PayPal, which is highly illegal. But look, guys, he would not talk about this shit. He would not talk about none of this shit. 'Cause, like I said, he would use people to join his side to attack people, but he's afraid to acknowledge the shit that he done. And the reason why, because this right here is criminal shit. If goes by the right hands, if goes by the right hands, this is criminal shit, and he can go to jail. The kid reforms can't protect him. They would not be able to protect this idiot. He will be in jail by the right hands. Because the things that he done, the things that Konosuke does, the things that he says, is criminal. And he knows it. The games that he does is criminal behind closed doors to make these disposals. How you think he's able to make the disposals made? Because he has so many fucking people helping him do it, in helping him get away with it. It's time to stop this shit. It's time to stop helping people do whatever they want to people because you don't like them. There's a bunch of people that I don't like, but harassment is never okay. Harassment is never all fucking okay. Contacting people's parents, jobs, etc. Contacting people with IRL, harassing people like what this person said. It didn't lying about it. That's the thing though. Lying about it like you're not doing it. The reason why you can keep lying about it is you know Kiwi Farms is going to keep helping them. So then what happens if people go out to Kiwi Farms? What happens if people shut down Kiwi Farms and then go out to you? Then what you going to do? Lie about it? But then people can say, no, we got the archives, nigga. We have the archives, nigga. We have the archives of you harassment people. We have your harassment campaigns that you continue to do. But you continue to call people pedophiles. You continue to hide behind the word to do your campaigns. This is sick, twisted behavior from you. You're a grown damn man. At the end of the day, why can't you go to the police whenever you call people pedophiles? Why are you scared? I'm questioning you. As a person, I'm questioning your behavior. It is questionable why you keep telling people, lying to people that you go to the police, but never do. Why are you scared? I really want to know, what are you scared of? The police finding out. What are you hiding? Because I really want to know what the fuck you're hiding in that hard drive. There's something you're hiding. There's a reason why you and the Iraqi server don't go to the police, but keep going and keep. There's a reason. There's a whole reason why. There's a reason why Nova disappeared. You're not telling this shit, and the reason why you're not telling this shit because you got something illegal that you're keeping from the public, and you don't want the public to know what you're doing. And I'm gonna fucking find out. I'm gonna find out to the day that I die. I find out what you fucking hiding, and I will expose it to the world. What type of snake and creep you are underneath the fuck that fucking facade you call a channel. He knew what he was doing. Look, I'm gonna say tell you the truth. He knew what he was doing. He knew what he was doing to Nova. He knew. He knew. That's why he made up those fucking pedo fucking rumors about Nova. He made those pedo rumors because he wanted people to believe that they was true. He had no physical evidence. Because if he did, he would have went to the police, and Nova didn't wouldn't have disappeared. So we got a disappearance. We got a person claiming to go murder Nova, and if a murder did happen, it would be 100% his fault. I'm telling you guys that because it will be 100% his fault. That if this person became, and I'm gonna keep digging till I find out what happened to this person Nova. And if I find out that she is dead, I'm fucking blaming Konosuke for that shit and making sure that the police would know that Konosuke is a murderer. If it comes down to evidence, if I get evidence of her death, I would make sure that Konosuke will be called a murderer and make sure that he will spend in jail for the rest of his fucking life so we can get tired of hearing his fucking hypocritical dumb ass every time on the internet calling people pedos when he's the fucking creep. And that'll be all. Thanks for listening.